So today's video is going to be the North Coast 500, also known as the NC500. We're going to do this in reverse by going up the east side first. The NC500 is 516 miles long, as you can see by this map. The route was established back in 2015. Throughout this video I will show and talk about different locations and activities to do as a family along the route. And I hope you enjoy my family's NC500 road trip. But most importantly, it's not only going to be an NC500 road trip, it's also going to be an NC500 fishing trip. Join us along the way, I hope you enjoy, and tight lines. So I'll do a quick introduction. This is Amy, this is Ross's partner. And this is Ross behind us. So that's Rebecca's brother. And then you've also got Rebecca herself.
Hi!
So the four of us are going to be fishing. Let's see what happens. All we can do is try. Hopefully we don't get played with midges and rain. So let's get fishing. So we're just driving past Loch Ness now. I wonder if we'll see Nessie. So Ross is wanting to see a really old train station. So that's going to be the first pit stop on our way up. We'll do that first, and then I think we might stop off at Wick and try and do a wee bit of fishing there. But at the moment, as I said, we're just going past Loch Ness at the moment. Not seen Nessie yet, but no, it's been a brilliant trip so far. The scenery is fantastic. Loving every second. I hope this good weather just keeps up. We'll just see how we go on. But as I said, first stop we're going to go to is some really old train station, so I'm really looking forward to it. So we're now making our way up to Inverness, where the NC500 starts and also finishes at Inverness Castle. We're going to start off by going up the east side of the NC500, which is 516 miles long. So that's us now eventually arrived in Inverness, so technically that's us at the start point of the NC500. Ross has wanted to see, I think it's the UK's smallest train station. I'm up for seeing that. Like I said, I'm not really into trains, but no, that does sound something interesting that I'd like to see as well, so we're going to go do that now. So the train station is the smallest in the UK. It's only 15 metres long, which is less than the carriage of a train. And to be honest, I think it was quite a cool thing to see. I was actually quite impressed with the train station. So next we're going to head to a part on the route. It's just a wee stop area. Apparently you can see loads of seals and stuff like that, so I'm up for seeing that. And then after that we're going to get some fishing done. So I didn't see any seals unfortunately, but here's a quick unseen video of a cracking trout I caught a few weeks ago. So, got a wee simple float, single maggot. I've seen a few perch under this bridge. Rebecca's below with a net. So this big rock here in front of us, there's fish at the other side of it. You can see perch. And I think I've seen a couple of wee trout, but I'm aiming for the perch. So I'm going to just try to sneak up behind this rock. So the fish don't see me. And then I'm literally just going to place it. It's a bit far to the left. That has got to be the nicest trout I've ever...
Oh my god!
That's the nicest trout I've ever caught. So I've got my float over there, I can see a couple of you. Oh, I can see a big trout going to go for it. It's sitting there right next to it, it's looking at it. So the biggest trout today, I'm just going to put a picture up of it now. It's a really nice trout. I just want to quickly get it back in the water, so I've not done any recording in this aspect, but it's went back safe. Not had much luck on the perch side of things, but... So back to the road trip. There's an app you can download called the North Coast 500. On that you'll get all the different campsites, You also get all the information and locations on a map, as you can see here, that you can use without the internet. So unfortunately we never seen any seals, but we did go down a lot of steps, and this is how we got on. So back in 1994, the big un walked down these stairs, or better known as Billy Connolly worldwide. But here in Scotland, he's known as the big un. Back in 1994, he filmed this as part of his tour of Scotland. I was only 4 at the time it was filmed. Here in Scotland, Billy is a Scottish legend. To me, he's a hero, but he's definitely the best comedian in the world. So the hidden history behind the name of the steps comes back from the mid-18th century, and it was from the whales that used to get washed up. Also back then, you'd have the women from the village, they would carry the herring up the steps from the boats that the fishermen would catch. That would be a total of 365 steps that they would carry the herring up. So we're not good after doing all these stairs, but we're going to head to Wick now. So after a quick stop in Wick, we couldn't get fishing because of the weather, so then moved on to Puffin Croft in Groats. It's a farm shop with a bed and breakfast. It also has a part where you can feed the animals as well. These animals are all rescues, so it's a really good cause, and I would say it's a really good activity for the family. It's definitely worth seeing. So after a quick stop in Groats, we then decided to drive to Dunnet Beach. The plan was to try to find somewhere to camp for the night. But as you can see by Ross and Amy's dancing in the car, it was a brilliant first day's trip. The next day when we woke up, we went back to Dunnet Beach. As you can see, it's an amazing beach, really nice blue waters. It's been a brilliant first day. So this is day 2, and we're now travelling to Smoo Cave. But on the way at Inverness beach, there is a zip line that you can do. I would say it's a great family activity if you're brave enough to do it. Inverness beach, as you can see, is a stunning beach. So far all the beaches have been breathtaking, but this one is special. So we're now at Smoo Cave. Naturally, it's been known to have been used by smugglers in the past, and the name comes from a Norse name which means hiding place. It's also believed that the cave was occupied back in the Stone Age, which was over 5,000 years ago. As for size, it is 33 metres wide and 48 metres deep. It also has a waterfall falling into the middle of it. So during a day that is raining, it's something really nice to see. On this day that we went, it was really sunny, so there wasn't any waterfall at the time. One of my favourite things is to do with Vikings, and it's believed that the Vikings used this cave for smuggling as well. Normally when it's raining you'll see the waterfall, and that's something that I would like to see in the future, but unfortunately we didn't get to see it this time. But one of the really nice things we did see was the trout that was in the water. So I hope you've enjoyed this first part of my family's NC500 trip. As you can see by this map, it would take you over 5 hours if you were to drive it straight, so it's quite some distance we've travelled so far. But till next time, tight lines, and thanks for watching. Next videos to come very soon.